we have a bad coach, and we have average players. Maybe. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I am Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, we're just from watching the Newcastle versus Manchester United game, which was very sad. Okay, most of the time I would say interesting, but it was actually sad because first of all, if you're a neutral, like how can you even sit 90 minutes through that game? Unless you're a neutral who's supporting Newcastle, right? But if you're a neutral, it's so boring. Like Manchester United play boring football. Now listen, the fall from grace that we are witnessing with Manchester United is just sad. Like it is sad. So I just want us to talk about the Manchester United versus Newcastle game. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and do turn your notifications on, ladies and gentlemen, to know when next I post a video. Now listen, if you guys have come here for a rant to expect me to shout, etc., like, no, at this point, I think I'm tired. So ladies and gentlemen, I just have a few points that I want us to talk about today with regards to the game. And the first point is Anthony Martial. Sell him. Sell him in January. Like, what was Martial doing? Like, when I saw Hoyland was on the bench and Martial was starting, I was like, why? Because if we saw in the game versus Galatasaray, Martial offered us nothing. And then the person that offered us nothing is the one that you're bringing in to start the game versus Newcastle. Granted, I understand we need rotation, but genuinely, like, this is a genuine question, not rhetorical or anything, but like, can someone comment down in the comment section, what does Martial offer us? Like, I'm genuinely asking. I am curious. Like, for those people who understand style of play, understand players, children, what does Martial offer us? Because he did nothing. For 60 minutes, he did absolute nothing. He wasn't running. He wasn't intense. He wasn't getting the ball. Now, I know you can say, oh, no, even Hoyland does the same thing because Manchester United don't create the same chances, etc. But, like, at least Hoyland tries. He's always running at people. Martial is lazy. Okay, let me just say, Martial is lazy, right? He doesn't run. There's no intensity. Like, what does he offer us? Apart from a skill here and there, he will offer us a skill in December, and the next time we're going to see a Martial skill is in April. That's Anthony Martial. Sell him. He offers us absolutely nothing. The only reason we have him is because we don't have another striker. Sell him. At this point, I don't have a problem with us getting a kid from the academy. Okay? So the next player that I want us to talk about is Marcus Rashford. Like, I've seen a lot of comments on these big United channels where people are like, you know what, I don't know why we're not selling Rashford. And I thought, why would people want to sell Rashford? He offers us so much. And now I'm beginning to see what people actually mean. What is Rashford offering us? Maybe the argument can be that no, he's playing off of the right, but he's more effective when he's playing off of the left, which is fine. I get that. But either left or right, he offers us nothing defensively. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was being outnumbered on the right side because Rashi, for the life of me, someone told him he's Cristiano Ronaldo, and so he's not supposed to defend. Excuse me. Like, why? What has Rashford achieved at Manchester United that has given him the notion that he should not defend? I don't understand. When Lionel Messi doesn't defend, okay. When Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't defend, okay. When Marcus Rashford doesn't defend, laughable. Sir Marcus Rashford, MBE, do not go and defend. What has he done? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm thankful with Erik Ten that he saw that Rashford was offering us nothing, and he removed him. If he had removed Garnacho, I know a lot of people would have been angry, and justifiably so. Garnacho offers us more than Rashid does. We can't keep on saying he's a youngster, he's still developing. How many years has Marcus Rashford been developing? Like, seriously, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's scary to think this is actually Marcus Rashford's peak. I don't think he goes any further than this. I don't think he becomes the best striker any further than this. I think this is actually where Marcus Rashford ends. There's nothing more to Marcus Rashford than this, what we're seeing, which is just sad, frankly. Another player that I want us to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is Scott McTominay. Now, did we make a mistake to sell Fred and keep McTominay? I personally said I think Fred for me is all over the pitch. He used to offer us much more energy. Yes, granted, the McFred thing was bad, but I preferred Fred over McTominay. McTominay, ladies and gentlemen, today was like the avatar. Okay, when Manchester United needed him most, he vanished. Sad. It's sad. Another player that was horrible is Onana. Oh my god. If you watch my YouTube videos, you know there's a beef between me and Onana because why? Like, he didn't even concede a goal, but the way he was playing, I feel like he was slowing us down. Honestly, his distribution is going from bad to worse. The Onana we saw in those clips at Inter Milan, right? And the Onana at Manchester United are totally different things. This is why, you know what, we need to be watching actual games and not clips where he made 2 or 3 good passes. Because Galatasaray, his distribution was awful. Today, horrendous. What is Onana offering us? The dude can't save. Now the dude can't even pass the ball accurately. So what is Onana for? Like, can you imagine? We have 4 of these players, and this is minus me mentioning Warren Wan-Bissaka, minus me mentioning who do I think was horrible as well. I think Luke Shaw was fine. I think Harry Maguire today actually played well. But like, we have average players, ladies and gentlemen, in McTominay, Rashford, Martial, Onana. Those are our players, and they are average, below par. How can you as a team progress? Is that even possible? I don't know. So, listen, like, it's just sad at this point. Like, Manchester United, it's sad. Now, listen, Manchester United were literally outplayed. Oh my God. Isn't it sad how we were literally outplayed by Newcastle? Like, we were played out of the field by Newcastle. From the first minute, and I thought, okay, maybe Manchester United is not playing well because they're getting into the game. No, actually, that's how they were going to play. From minute 1 to the 99th minute, Manchester United was below par. They were not even competition for Newcastle. We have no sense of urgency. We have no intensity. We have no style of play. We have nothing. We are just players that are put in a team under the name of Manchester United and told to play the ball. Nothing. Like, we can't string passes together. It's as though we are playing with each other for the first time. How have we played from August to December and you can't discern that this is how Bruno plays, so I'm going to pass the ball to here. I know Bruno Fernandes is going to be in this position. How have we not discerned? How don't we know how Rashford runs, Garnacho runs? Like, we literally play as though it is the first time we are seeing each other. Do you know how scary it is? You've been with your teammates from August and December and you have no clue how your teammate plays for those months. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Listen, the fall from grace of Manchester United needs to be studied. We were from the likes of Paul Scholes, Jason Park, Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now we have the likes of Martial, Rashford, McTominay. Can you even compare McTominay to Paul Scholes? Can you compare Rashford to Ronaldo? Can you compare Martial to who? A Tevez, a Van Persie? Can you compare Onana to a Van der Sar? Like, have you seen how we've just fallen from grace? Like, it's that bad. And I think that's what hurts Manchester United fans, because we were so high up and we're just being hit to the ground, because the difference from those players that I've just mentioned to the players that we have is just absolutely sad, and sometimes it's unbelievable. Now listen, I want us to talk about the red card issue, because I know people will be like, ew, stop talking about the red card issue, still Manchester United, we're gonna lose. No one is saying that if Newcastle got the red card, then we're going to win and we don't deserve blah blah blah. No. 2 things can be true at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester United can be absolutely poor and useless, okay? But we can also say that Newcastle deserved a red card. What was the difference between what that Newcastle player did to Bruno Fernandes and what Marcus Rashford did in that game versus Copenhagen, where we were clearly going to win if it weren't for the referee's decision? What was the difference? What did we do wrong? And someone should come and tell me, no, it's up to the referee. Then what is VAR for? Please, can someone tell me what the VAR rules are? Because if Rashford can do that and not see that there's a player coming, he's just simply trying to protect the ball, but because it's deemed dangerous play, it's a red card. Then that guy who literally stepped on Bruno Fernandes but was trying to play off the ball, it is still dangerous play. Their studs are still pressing on someone's ankle. Dangerous play, or this is what I've been saying. If we say that's dangerous play, it should be dangerous play all across the board. But if we pick and choose who we think, okay, this player looks like he could do this, then football is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, football is gone. That was a straight red. Why VAR couldn't even look at? Oh my gosh, if that was a Manchester United player, it would have been a red and would have been down with 10 men. And let's just be honest. Even if you're a Manchester United hater and you think we're being dramatic about it, the honest truth is, if that was a Manchester United player and the roles were reversed, they would have looked at that foul 10 times just so they can tell you it's a red card. They would have put it on slow motion. They would have put it on the slowest motion you have ever seen. They would have added effects, animations, just to show you that that Manchester United player was playing rough and therefore got the red card. But because it's Newcastle, no, we don't even look at it. We don't even give a foul. Oh my God, we can't even give a yellow card. Absolutely ridiculous. The game is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is absolutely gone. Now listen, after all this, I think there's so much to unpack, but we are absolutely useless. We are useless. I've been failing to say that because I feel it's a harsh term, but the truth of the matter is useless. We are absolutely useless. We don't run. We don't have intensity. We don't play. Like, Newcastle were running. Newcastle were playing PSG. We were playing Galatasaray. Who's more difficult to play, Galatasaray or PSG? PSG. Yet, we were acting like we weren't playing with PSG. Newcastle ran versus PSG. We were not even running versus Galatasaray. And please, no one should come with the excuse. I should not see any excuse of, oh no, they were on a bus for 3 hours. Please, Manchester United have been playing this way for how long? From the beginning of the season. So this, they were on a 3-hour bus nonsense has to stop. This team is just below average. And that's the truth. Like, this team is useless. Let's just be honest. And I honestly don't know what the solution is. If the solution is getting rid of the players, Garnacho, Kobe Mino, maybe let's start from the reserve. But oh my God, we are bad. And I want to say this in conclusion. I think it's time we call out Erik Ten Hag. Ladies and gentlemen, what we saw versus Ajax and what we're seeing with Manchester United is either he's saying that the Manchester United players can't play technically the way the Ajax players were playing, or he's just trying to be stubborn and implement a whole different system that is not working. Newsflash, Erik Ten Hag, you are not Pep Guardiola. Stop with these nonsense tactics. Just sometimes go with the basic, simple tactics. Even the fans sometimes can make a good squad that Erik Ten Hag can't. He wants to be so difficult and technical for reasons best known to himself. Just do the basics. Sometimes just do the basics. And it's frustrating for me because even fans can tell this guy that you're putting in is not going to offer us anything. Erik Ten Hag will put him there. And we are told as fans, no, because you guys don't see how these players are in training. The managers see them in training, well and good. But yet when we see them playing, they are playing the same way. And the manager is still being difficult by playing the same players. So, listen, a very tough conversation needs to be had about Erik Ten Hag. Because I'm not going to lie, I am personally moving very close to Erik Ten Hag out squad. I am moving to that as days go by, not because we are like losing so many games, but I just don't see anything coming out of Erik Ten Hag. There's no trust the process. What process? There's no process. There's no style of play. There is nothing. He's showing us nothing. They are offering us absolutely nothing. He's the one who sold the players last season. He's the one who got new players last season. From the new players that he's gotten, how many of his can we say, okay, these are good? What? Hoyland? Amrabat-ish? Anthony is trying. Then there's Malacia, who nobody knows where he is. So I think a very difficult conversation, ladies and gentlemen, should be had about Erik Ten Hag. Should we let him go now, or should we stick and stand by him? I don't know. Comment down in the comment section. What do you guys think? Should Erik Ten Hag still be the Manchester United manager by the end of the year, or should we cut our losses and fire him? Comment down in the comment section. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I had for you guys today. I don't think it was a rant. I did my best to not go on a rant, because sometimes I'm just like, there's no point. Like, I feel like sometimes when you go on a rant, when you don't feel like ranting, which is how I don't feel, you're trying to be dramatic, you're trying to be a certain persona. I am me, okay? And today I accepted defeat, which is fine. So yeah. So that's what I had for you guys today. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do comment down in the comment section your thoughts about Manchester United. Because for me, we are absolutely useless as at now. So yeah, so that's what I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on a road to 300. So keep on liking this video and keep on sharing to as many people as possible. So yeah, so that's what I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and do turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Erik Ten Hag out. I'm kidding. I'm joking.